Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is Fun. In today's video, we will see few past paper questions on the topic money, which is the part of the syllabus of O-level mathematics, IGCSE and other boards which have year 10 syllabus of maths. So for the rest of my videos, you can refer my website address and my blog address. You will find many videos. I'll show you the glimpse of it here. For example, if you go on my website address, what I have done here, which is user friendly, you can click on the topic and you will see the videos I have made on that topic. So this is a very good resource for a quick revision or recap of all the topics. It is still under development stage, but because this is something which cannot be done 100%, it's always one thing or the other included into it. So if we see according to syllabus, what is the requirement for this topic? Solve problem involving money and conversion from one currency to another currency. So I have taken here three examples, three past paper questions, easy and challenging all types. So the first question is that exchange rate between pounds and dollar is given to you, right? So 1 pound equals to $2.80. Two parts of the question. Number one, calculate the number of dollar received in exchange of pound 120. So if 1 is equals to 2.80, then 120 pound will be equals to what? So it is simple multiplication. 120 times this. Mostly students are used to of writing one under the other, and then they call it cross multiplication. Like pound is 120, so what it will be x, and cross multiply. And the second part is saying how many pounds you will receive if you exchange $2.24, which is the reverse of it. Now dollar is known, pound is unknown, so you will simply do the division here and you will get the answer. Let's see a word problem. That was also sort of a word problem, but not exactly. Now somebody puts 8,500 in a bank, depositing it for a fixed deposit, right? And at the end, the person will get 4% simple interest. Now, the exchange rate between Singapore dollar or US dollar at that time was 1 US dollar equals to 1.70 Singapore dollar. How much did he invest in US dollar? So first of all, we need to see 8,500 is equals to how many Singapore dollar. So straight away multiplication, right? Achha, by the way, if you see here, why did I take it? Some people are very much used to a unitary method. They want to know, okay, so 1 is equals to how much? Because he has Singaporean dollar, so they want to know, okay, 1 Singaporean dollar will be equals to how many US dollar? And then they are showing all this. You don't need to do this if you are not comfortable with that method. You can straight away write here, for example, US dollar and here Singapore dollar, right? And if you're writing here 1 here, 1.70 here, and this is 8,500 and this is x. So cross multiply straight away, right? Makes sense? Okay, so you will get how much investment he will made in US dollar, which is 5,000. Now what is happening? At the end, he's getting 4% simple interest on it. So what this amount will become after a year? So 4% mean 104% he will get back. So 104% of 5,000 you will calculate. So for example, here we have calculated 104% of 5,000. So at the end of the year, he will get 5,200 money back. Now what happened? At the end of 1 year, he withdrew all of his money when the exchange rate. Now exchange rate has changed. So he is getting at the end 5,200 US dollar and he want to convert it back into Singaporean dollar. So again, 1 US dollar equals to this much. So 5,200 US dollar will be equals to how much? Simply need to multiply by 1.765. So this multiply by 1.65. Yes, and you will get 8,580. Question is saying, calculate the number of Singaporean dollar he made from this investment. Made. So we will see the difference. He deposited 8,500 and this is what he's getting back. So the difference is how much money he made out of that investment, right? Now, if you look at this example, the question is not very difficult, but when we see a long question, it is psychological that we come under pressure that, oh my God, so much calculation, so many numbers, what to do? So I would suggest break it up, like I have highlighted here, right? So this is the rest is the story. A couple is going from New Zealand to Singapore to celebrate Silver Jubilee, nothing to do with our calculation, right? So they definitely exchange Singaporean dollar into Singaporean dollar. And this was the rate. And they, how much money they exchange? 3,200. So we need to see 3,200 will become what in Singaporean dollar. So let's see first part first. So rather than unitary method again, if you want to do it the way I told you, that New Zealand dollar and Singaporean dollar, right? So 100 New Zealand dollar is equals to 94.85 Singaporean dollar. So what 3,200 New Zealand dollar will be equal to? So you do cross multiplication and you can get it. If you are comfortable with the unitary method, you can do this method, no problem. So you got this much money, right? Now what happened after getting this money? They spent altogether 2,560.20. So from this amount has gone. So you need to see what is left behind. So you will do the subtraction. So this amount is left. Now what is question saying? Of course, now they want to go back to their country, so they will convert the Singaporean dollar back into New Zealand dollar, right? Now the exchange rate has changed and it is this change. So now using this exchange rate, we will again make use of this method and calculate our values. So you will do New Zealand, Singapore, suppose it is written here. So 100 New Zealand is now equals to 97.65 US dollar, sorry, Singaporean dollar. And how much money they had after the subtraction? 475. So 475 will become how much? So simple cross multiplication. If you're good with unitary method, you can do it like that. So this is all I have written here for this question. So I hope you liked it. Press like and subscribe button, give comments and share it with your friends. Thank you. Take care. Bye. Allah.